The Stranger Things Christmas drop didn't just land, it detonated. If you thought we were getting holiday cheer, you were wrong. This wasn't a gift. It was a brutal emotional gauntlet that completely flipped the chessboard. In just 24 hours, everything we thought we knew about the endgame has changed. The Upside Down is just a waiting room. Will isn't a victim, he's a weapon. And we have exactly 5 days until the final episode ever to make sense of this chaos. I've pulled together a full breakdown of the Christmas drop to analyze the damage, look at who is left standing, and start building our theories for the final episode. Grab some coffee. You're going to need it. Let's listen in.
Okay, so 24 hours. It's been just about 24 hours since the Christmas drop. I just have to ask, are we okay? Is everyone breathing?
I am not. No. I mean, I think we all went into it expecting, some holiday cheer, maybe some hope.
Yeah, a little bit.
And what we got was just a brutal, emotional gauntlet. These episodes were so much darker, so much more intense than I think anyone was ready for.
It was pure psychological devastation.
Yeah.
And if Volume 1 was like setting up the chessboard,
The Christmas drop just flipped the board over. It showed us the entire map of the war. So our mission today, it feels incredibly urgent. We have to synthesize all this chaos, these huge mythological reveals before the finale.
5 days. We have 5 days until New Year's Eve, until the final episode ever. I am not ready. But we have to understand where we are. Everything has led to this. Okay, let's unpack this.
Where do we even begin?
We have to start with the grand deception, right?
Yeah.
The fact that for 4 seasons, we all thought the Upside Down was the final boss.
Yeah.
And now we know it was just, what, the hallway?
Exactly. That's the perfect way to put it. It's a staging ground. And what the Duffer Brothers did, I mean, it's brilliant. They just pulled the rug out from under us. The sources confirm it. The Upside Down isn't the origin point.
It's just a buffer zone.
It's a buffer zone for the real threat. Dimension X, the Abyss. A realm that's older, way more chaotic. It's where the Mind Flayer is actually from.
Which explains so much. It explains why the Demogorgons and the Demodogs felt like foot soldiers.
They're just the native fauna. They're animals.
Yeah.
But the Mind Flayer, that's the architect. And this changes Vecna's entire goal. It's not just about destruction anymore.
No, it's conquest. He wants a full, permanent merge.
A merge. He's using the gate structure, what Mr. Clark basically diagrammed as an Einstein-Rosen bridge.
A wormhole, for those of us who weren't in his class.
Right, a wormhole. But a really unstable one. And the sources are clear. These aren't clean portals. They bleed. That gray, ashy goo everywhere. That's the exotic matter contamination. That's what's making the merge permanent.
And this leads to maybe the most disturbing part of the whole drop for me. Vecna isn't just killing people for power.
No, he's collecting them.
He's collecting children.
Yeah.
And Holly Wheeler was almost one of them.
The whole Mr. Watson thing, it's a direct reference to A Wrinkle in Time, this seemingly harmless guide who is actually this fundamental evil. It's chilling.
So Holly becomes this Alice in Wonderland figure, escaping the nightmare.
Exactly, and her escape is key. Because the big reveal is that Vecna needs 12 psychic vessels or anchors to stabilize this merge. Derek Turnbow was one. But these kids aren't necessarily dead, they're being held.
And brings us to Max.
Which brings us to Max. She's not just in a coma, she's a prisoner deep inside Vecna's memory lair. She even compares it to Kamazon's, the dark planet from the same book. It's a prison of memories.
So she's not just a victim, she's now like a living map of his mind, of his defenses.
Yes. And Holly getting out, that's what starts to destabilize his hold. It creates a crack in the system.
Okay, but this is where it gets, for me, really interesting. The payoff we have all been waiting for since season 1, Will Byers, the Sorcerer reveal.
This changes the entire math of the final battle. It's not just 11 anymore. Will was always the victim, the one connected to the hive mind.
The canary in the coal mine.
Right. But now we know she has these immense, weaponized psychic powers that Vecna inadvertently gave him. It's the classic Harry Potter-Voldemort connection. They share a wound, they share a source of power.
And he used it. We actually saw him use it.
That was the moment of the whole drop for me. Will actively turning that power against Vecna to save Max and Holly. He plugged back into the hive mind through an old Demogorgon and just struck him from the inside.
And it had a physical effect. It broke Vecna's leg in the mindscape.
Which means Vecna is vulnerable. For the first time, he's being attacked on his own turf by someone who shares his power. It's a complete game changer.
It redefines Will's entire purpose on the show. But while that psychic war was happening, the emotional battles in the real world were just devastating. Vecna's biggest weapon was never shadow, it was isolation.
It was forcing this brutal, immediate honesty. And you see it with Will's own arc. I mean, that scene, wow. Him finally admitting his feelings for Mike.
In the face of what he thinks is certain death.
Right, and that's not just a character moment. Psychologically, that's him taking his power back. Vecna thrives on shame, on fear, on secrets. By embracing who he is, Will weakens Vecna's hold on him. It was an act of power.
You put that moment of self-acceptance next to the complete and utter collapse of Nancy and Jonathan.
Ugh, that was so hard to watch.
Trapped by that sludge, thinking they were about to die. And all the lies they've been telling each other for a year just melted away.
Jonathan admitting he never even applied to Emerson, that he was just going to follow her, and Nancy admitting she felt suffocated, that she needed space.
And then the ring. He pulls out an engagement ring he'd been carrying.
The unproposal. It was the symbol of the future they were supposed to have, revealed at the exact moment they realized they couldn't stand who they'd become. They got out of the room, sure, but their relationship didn't. It's shattered.
Absolutely shattered. And then there's 11. Her burden is, it's existential. It's about ending a whole legacy and her reunion with Kali.
Number 8. Yeah, that was explosive. Because Kali is a pragmatist. She operates on this completely different moral calculus.
Her proposal is the most chilling thing I've ever heard on this show.
She basically says, look, even if we beat Vecna, even if we close the gate, the cycle doesn't stop. Brenner's legacy, the government hunting them, Dr. K is still out there trying to use 11's blood to make more children like them.
So killing the monster doesn't win the war.
No. So Kali's solution is, it's horrifying, but it's logical from her perspective.
Yeah.
The only way to truly end it all is for her and 11 to sacrifice themselves. To stay in the upside down when the bridge collapses, mutual suicide.
But is that the only way? That feels like such a tragic cop-out. Are we supposed to believe that's their only option?
Well, that's the tension, right? That's the philosophical question for the finale. Is surviving Vecna enough? Or does the world need to forget they ever existed? That's the weight on 11's shoulders now.
Which brings us to the end of episode 7, scaring right into the New Year's Eve endgame. The whole team is split up, this three-pronged attack.
Yep, it's a complex plan. First up, you have the psychic strike. That's 11, Will, and Kali using the sensory deprivation tank.
The Nina,
right. They're going straight into Vecna's mind to ambush him. And their guide is Max, who knows the terrain better than anyone.
She's the ultimate inside man. Okay, prong 2.
The brute force bomb. The group is prepping the dynamite, the exotic matter, to just collapse the bridge entirely. But it's a Hail Mary because Hawkins is already merging. The ash, the sludge. Time is running out.
And the third team, the Recon Anchor team. Dustin and Steve, heading for the radio tower.
They have to find the nerve center, the main connection point to the abyss and the hive mind. And the pressure is just, it's breaking them.
That fight between Dustin and Steve.
Wow.
It was more than just an argument. That was Dustin's grief for Eddie just boiling over. He's trying to use Eddie's telemetry theories to find the connection point, to validate Eddie's sacrifice.
And Steve just dismisses it. Pure tactical pragmatism. It was heartbreaking.
And that pragmatism leads to Hopper literally strapping dynamite to himself, ready for a suicide mission before 11 stops him. The show keeps priming us for a major death and then pulling back.
Which means we have no idea what's coming.
Okay.
Let's do it. Aggressive theory crafting, the finale. Do we get a happy ending? Or are they going to just rip our hearts out?
I mean, they threw in that Return of the Jedi reference for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole Anakin Skywalker parallel.
Oh.
It suggests Vecna might have a moment of redemption.
See, I don't buy it. I don't buy a Vecna redemption arc. He's done too much. Henry Creel is the source of all this. A last-second sacrifice doesn't feel like redemption. It feels unearned. I think I agree. He's crossed too many lines. Which leads us directly to the death pool based on everything we've seen. Who is not making it to 1987?
Hopper wanting to die feels like a huge red herring. They won't kill one of the core kids. I don't think they have it in them.
I agree. So, Vecna obviously is at the top of my list. He has to go down, for good. But the other one is Kali.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Her whole plan, her entire philosophy is built around sacrifice. Her dying to end the cycle, to protect 11's future. It feels narratively perfect.
Yeah.
And tragic.
That would be devastating, saving the world. But Elle loses the only other person like her.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. This knowledge changes everything. Okay. We have to stop for a second. We really need to know what you think. You have 5 days. 5.
Okay.
Until the finale drops. Get in the comments. We want your final shot prediction.
Yeah, tell us. Does Hawkins make it? Do the psychic kids end the cycle, or does the Upside Down win and merge permanently? Put it in writing now so you can say you called it.
Everything has led to this moment.
Use this knowledge wisely. And just remember one last thing. A final thought to chew on before New Year's Eve.
Go on.
Even if they beat Vecna, even if the gate is closed, the sources are very clear that the military, led by Dr. K, is still out there. They're still hunting 11. They still want her blood to restart the program.
So the real question isn't just about the gate.
The real question is, does the human threat, the legacy of Brenner, finally end? Or is that the true conflict that's left, even after the Upside Down is gone?
That is heavy. The monster you know versus the monster you don't. We'll leave you to wrestle with that one. Thanks for diving deep with us. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay, we have to talk about the finale. New Year's Eve, Episode 8, The End of the Road. Based on where Episode 7 just left us, I have a very bad feeling about the endgame, but I want to know what you think. This is your last chance to lock in your prediction before the show ends forever. I want you to go to the comments right now and finish this sentence. The show ends with, tell me who lives, who dies, and who wins. I'm going to be reading every single one of these leading up to the 31st. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because on New Year's Day, we are doing the final breakdown of the entire series. This is Story Vaulted, and the clock is ticking. See you on the other side.